So what we're gonna do. The way this is gonna work is it's gonna be episodic, which you guys know. So people can jump in and out when they need to. I told people this before, but I'm gonna use a little table that I found that has essentially like an escape table. The way that works is once you guys get far enough in that I feel like it's coming to a close, I'm going to give an amount of time, probably anywhere between like an hour or 30 minutes, and real time, not in-game time. And when that's over, you've either completed the goal or you have to roll on this table. And the things on the table range anything from getting out fine or getting hurt permanently or maybe even dying. But it essentially is going to give you it's going to give you some sort of, hopefully some sort of stress and like have to make a decision right then. Do we continue to do what we're going to do and risk it, or go ahead and just cut our losses and go? And that way it adds a bookend to this sit down. Like, you guys aren't going to finish ever in the middle of something. Unless you guys just really, really want to.
Makes sense.
In which case, I don't really care. Like, if you want to, I'm never going to do something you guys just really don't want to. So, with that in mind, we can start. So, the world that I had in mind is kind of one of those things where different sections of the world has these varying different climate changes. One side of the world to the north, and the world is called Terrania, in the north is very stormy, and that's where a lot of the rain and a lot of the a lot of natural water comes from that part of the world. And a large mountain range has been put up between there and a lake. Well, the lake formed whenever this very large meteor crashed into what essentially used to be a desert. And what happened was it's kind of like when you drop a water droplet into a cup of water. It deforms in, but in the very center, it pops back up. And that is where a city has formed, because the lake that formed, because in the north, the storms were coming down and filling up that crater, formed a lake, and in the middle, where the land mass came up, there's a city formed because that lake has a river outlet that kind of goes out to some of the surrounding cities because they have that river access. Well, when that mountain range went up, when the mountain range went up, what happened was all of the rainfall that was trying to come and keep the lake filled was shut off. So what's been happening is that town is essentially, like, the water around it is very, very quickly emptied out because there was a flowing river coming out of it. But eventually, whenever it depleted below where that river was, it kind of sit. So now it's just slowly evaporating out. And that city is called Bilgewater, and it's this big pirate town, kind of like Tortuga from Pirates of the Caribbean. And you guys are in a tavern called the Rusty Tankard. and you guys are looking at the job board, and there's a couple jobs on there, like there's finding some missing cat that was last seen in the Harbor District, and Miss Watson needs somebody to kill some rats in her basement. And the only other thing that seems moderately intriguing is there's a pirate named Hookbeard is asking for people to go on a classified mission, but the information is on a need-to-know basis, and that he could be found near where the docking area is for the ships. So you guys are in the tavern.
How do we know each other?
You guys have.
How do we know each other?
You guys probably have your own reasons for being there. Either because you are a merchant or there for. I mean, that's up to you, really. It's kind of part. This is for the moment, and part. I didn't ask for a backstory or anything because I want this just kind of be kind of fun, but there's no real need for you guys to definitely have a specific reason to be there. So come up with whatever you guys want to be there for.
I'm traveling around the world, talking and interacting with people. I'm a hermit because I'm working on a personal philosophical dogma or sort of a philosophical grand theory, and I feel like the more I experience of different cultures, the more I'll be able to add to it.
That's interesting. I like that. What is your character's name, Guy? Just so I know.
I'm Kelric.
Oh, you're Kelric still? Okay. So, Murray, what about you? What's your character's name, and what are you doing?
My character's name is Pelator. I'm a warlock, and I'm basically seeking more power and a way to restore the library in which I worked to its former grandeur after it was pillaged.
Okay. So you're looking to like restore this knowledge base that you guys were working on before. What's you, Cody?
Yeah.
My character is Karin, and she spends most of her time as a sellsword traveling about, traveling from place to place, looking just for any small job she can take on along the time, looking for basically her next big score as a thief. Or,
Okay.
sorry, as a treasure hunter, quote unquote.
As a treasure hunter. Okay, so in the vein of trying to explain why you guys are here, it would probably make sense, Peltor, that you're here because maybe this is a place where you've heard from a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend that maybe there's a large repository of knowledge here. Kelric, maybe you were here to experience this place that has this big rich history but is rapidly changing because of the climate. Maybe there's something to be learned from that. Karin, I mean, it's a hub of trade that's in flux right now. There could be easily some score attempt here. So, knowing what you guys know about the tavern and the jobs that are available or anything else, what do you guys want to do?
Well, you said for available jobs we had like the missing cat, a rat problem, and what else?
Hookbeard has a classified mission that is on a need-to-know basis, and then you can find him in the dock area where all the ships come in. Which right now is essentially a bunch of abandoned ships in what looks to be a desert.
So, I guess just for logistics' sake, for the rest of the group here, are we all sitting in relatively the same area? Like, have we just struck up a conversation and got to know each other, or are we just all assuming we're all at different parts of the tavern here?
I mean, you guys are...
I was kind of thinking we were just all standing together in front of the job board.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Well,
I'm going to reach out and grab the notice about the pirate.
The pirate. Cool.
How many people does it say it needs?
Anywhere between 3 or 4 people. So you guys meet that criteria.
Does it list any special skills necessary?
No, all this information is on a need-to-know basis. So you can find, you know where to find Hookbeard, and you can ask him a lot of these questions. But yeah, it doesn't say anything on the. Essentially, the job posting is pretty barren.
Well, this sounds vastly superior to finding a lost cat or killing a bunch of vermin. So if you guys are interested, I'm more than happy to join in.
I'm willing to go.
I'm down.
All right. So
Kelrick is willing.
all of you guys kind of set out, and you know that Hookbeard's ship is called the Gilded Lady, and you guys show up at his ship, and why is that not showing up correctly? Okay, well, you guys show up to his ship, and you see this very large, he's probably about 6'2", 6'3", pirate. He has these big broad shoulders and this long straight red beard, and he has like the full pirate package thing going on. He's got like this 3-point hat and this large ornate coat, and he has like eye patches over both of his eyes, you know, that kind of deal. And you see him kind of standing near the ship, yelling things at people, trying to get stuff ready for. I mean, you would think it appears as if he's getting ready to go on another voyage, but there's no. The ship's not sitting in water, so that's what you guys kind of walk up on. What are you gonna do?
Are you Hookbeard?
Yeah. Who are you? Huh? Who? Who you want?
Did guy lose his mic?
I don't know.
Oh, are we supposed to? I thought somebody else was going to answer. Well, I'm Kelrick. These are my friends. Just met them.
Are you here to help with the ship? Or are you here
I am Palator.
to sell me something?
Yeah, we saw your job posting thing.
Oh.
I hand him the job listing.
Oh, okay. So you're interested in some work. Okay. Well, as you can tell, it's on a need-to-know basis. I can't really be going around explaining everything to everybody and just getting all this information out there. I need to know that you guys can first handle this job before I really tell you exactly what it's about. Can you guys can you show me what you guys can do, like fighting wise right now? I got some guys lined up. I don't want you to kill them or anything, but I need to see that you guys actually know what you're doing.
I mean, I didn't really.
Sure.
I didn't really want to sign up to fight people.
Well, the
I'll
job
do it, but
it's not a prize fighter job or anything, but I need to know that if I entrust you with this sensitive information, that you're not going to go get killed, or that the more people I tell this, the worse, the higher chance that somebody's going to find out that doesn't need to know. So I need to know that you guys are
how
actually
tall?
somebody.
How tall is Hookbeard?
He's 6'3".
Okay, how big is he?
He's probably at least like 225. He's pretty hefty dude. You gonna get in his face?
Okay, my character's like 6'4" and 240, and I have a two-handed sword on my back. I
Okay.
mean, I just really don't. I really don't feel like I need to prove myself to you.
I mean, that's a big sword.
I kind of looked the part. I showed up.
I mean, I guess I could trust you. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what about your friends here? Like, that guy looks pretty scrawny. That girl hasn't even said anything. I don't know anything about her. I mean,
She's the most terrifying in the group. What are you talking about?
It's up to you guys. I mean, I don't want to go spreading this information around. I mean, just if you're so big, just go punch out one of my dudes and show me that you can do this.
So where are your men at?
You can see that on, like, I don't really know what to call it, the back of the boat, helm, the back, there's like these 3 bugbears.
Okay.
The poop deck.
On the poop deck.
Where are we in relation to them right now?
Yeah, I was trying to find a good. All the barbarians I see have 2-handed axes. I'm trying to find a guy with 2-handed sword. Oh well, this guy's a big dude. And
That wasn't right.
I think that's Kelric. Peltor, you're a warlock.
Oh, neat. Okay,
Yes.
Okay, warlock. And
it's actually
then
really cool.
Karin, you're a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Feel free to find better ones. I'm just gonna grab things that look like they might fit the bill at this point. Here's a warlock, because he's got a little book, and he's got his arm out like he's casting a spell. And a rogue. Lady rogue. Oh.
So here's a question: are the 3 bugbears like just kind of chilling there, or are they actively looking at us?
I mean, they're just kind of like the muscle on the ship. After you guys decide that you're gonna like prove to Hookbeard that you're not a bunch of scrubs, he'll kind of motion them over, tell them what's going on, and then you guys will go from there.
Before he can motion, Karin's gonna pull out a hand crossbow and shoot one of them.
You're just gonna
Elric's gonna throw a javelin.
just come out firing. All right.
He said he wanted to prove that we can fight. I'm a
No,
rogue.
that's-
I don't necessarily give my opponents the upper hand at first, so...
Okay, it works. Okay, so you're gonna get a surprise round, and I'm gonna say that you're gonna have advantage on these rolls because I mean they're not even paying attention.
Yep, that was the hope.
That was
So... let's see if I can remember. It's slash... This is where I'm gonna fuck up for 5 billion years, is trying to get all this shit down.
this is
There's
episode.
if you have the
1, so-
character sheet.
I don't. I've got to make one still. I've been lazy, and I apologize for that.
What? Okay, I'm gonna do mine. Boop.
Okay, so Kelric throws a javelin. Did you roll that with it? Is that with advantage?
I don't know how to roll it with advantage.
I guess roll
it's
twice.
Just, I rolled the attack.
Yeah, roll it again, and then we'll take the highest of the 2. So that's a 20 versus AC. So Kelric hits, and
The second one should be damage.
yeah, you did 2
No.
damage.
Never mind. Oh wait, it rolls twice.
Yeah,
in
it
there.
rolls the
I don't know
attack
what's up.
and the damage twice.
No.
Because I said you have advantage, so you would roll 2 d20s and take the best of the 2. So just roll it twice fully, and both of them did 2 damage. Is that?
No. Okay, here. Are you looking at the chat?
Yeah.
See how it says on attack 15/20?
Yeah.
I think it rolls advantage always,
Is it not a
and
plus
it
5
lets you
javelin?
pick. I mean,
Oh, interesting.
what?
It's not a roll of a 15 plus 5 for strength and whatever your javelin attack bonus is.
Oh, that makes.
No, but why would the
look at
second
other
one up on the top roll be lower?
It's 21 and 11. It's
is-
2 independent rolls. It rolls twice for you.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, so we'll take 21 and 11. So your 21 hits, and Karin, your 15 does not. So,
Let me get my second roll off then.
oh,
Whoops.
yes,
Why doesn't it?
just do,
Oh, I just got 2. Wait.
yeah, don't type the ing. Just yeah, there you go. You got you doing it again.
No, I just wanted to check something.
Check it.
I got whatever one you wanted to count.
Yeah, Karin. No, you got it. 18. 18 will hit. So both of you hit, and Kelric, you did how much damage to which one?
2.
Let's
Those
see.
are two damage to. Which one do I want to hit? Whichever, the one on the left.
Okay. So you do 2 damage to the one on the left. How much damage did you do?
Hold on, working on that right now.
Yeah. 6?
A measly 6.
Shit. Still, that's pretty good though, considering that. Okay.
Well, I'm counting sneak attack damage in that, considering like caught them off. We completely caught them off guard.
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
that's sneak attack. One on the left also, middle or right?
Let's go. Since I'm facing the one on the right, I'll shoot that one.
Okay. -6. Okay. So now that that's happened, everybody roll for initiative. I'm gonna roll all the bugbears together.
Do you get your proficiency bonus in this?
No, it's just your dexterity modifier.
Oh, I have to select a token.
There's
What the
mine.
heck?
Oh yeah, I forgot there's an initiative tracker
Hey,
on here.
Yeah, will you assign my token to my character
Yeah, that's I
so that I
can't
can?
do.
Are they not?
On my character sheet.
You have to assign
No.
the token to us as well.
Yeah, like if you look at the one on the
To
left.
our character though.
Oh, not. Well, it says controlled by guy M dot.
Because when I go hit the initiative, oh, did it pop? It popped. Never mind. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good. You got to go click on it, Murray.
Yeah, I did, but it gave me the error the second time too. But okay, got it.
Okay, so I still need to get Karin's.
16.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so the bugbears are gonna go first. And the one on the left that got hit by a javelin does not like that too much. So he's going to come forward. How far can he go? Okay, that's like 15 feet. He's got plenty of room. Zerp. Get all up in your business. And have a swing. Where's my d20? Okay, fine. I'll just pick another one. Or just drop them all on the floor. Whatever.
Sound strategy.
Does a 20 hit your AC?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Okay, Ducky. So you take 8 damage. Alright, then the other one steps forward. Peltor does a... Oh, man. Does a 13 hit your AC?
Hang on, I just realized that I don't know what my AC is.
Alright.
Trying to find that real quick. You can do Cody and let me find this real quick.
While Peltor is deciding whether or not he gets hurt, the other one comes up and swings his mighty Morning Star for 13 points of AC.
And he just barely misses.
Okay, well then that's their turns.
Let's see. If Murray's still looking up his stuff, I guess I can go ahead and go.
Yeah, go ahead and go. We can just...
Yes.
You guys are level 2. It's not like you have a very complex set of operations to do. All right, so this guy's all
I
up
am-
in your business. What are you gonna do?
5 foot step. And 20 plus 3. Oop, forgot the slash. This feels something. Oh, whoops. Sorry, hold on.
Oh my gosh,
sorry.
he's dead.
So, yeah. Yeah, I wish that was for damage. That'd be fucking awesome, but no.
Roll a 20 for damage.
Yeah, no, that was to hit though. So
To hit?
16 hit him, I'm guessing.
16 will hit.
So I rolled last. Okay. So needs to be.
You rolled 18 last time.
Slash roll. Did I? I thought I had a 16 last time. Oh, sorry, that's for my initiative. My bad. Hold on a sec. Come in.
Okay, Denver, can you look at my character sheet? I don't understand something.
Alright, I'm looking at it. What's up?
So my AC, I have light armor,
Okay, what is
which
your
I don't
armor?
see anything that really differentiates. Weather, I'm guessing. I mean, nothing.
You know there's an armor tab, right? Armor worn 3.
Right. I'm on that.
Okay. So your light armor gives you 3. And then
Right.
you have a dexterity bonus of 3. So I mean that's 16.
Oh, so it's just not. It's not doing that automatically for some reason.
I guess. I don't really see where the worn
Where's my
armor
damage
says
on
3. With your armor on, you have 3. Okay, so you did 4. To the one that's.
But I have an AC with no armor of 13.
With armor, you would have 16. Without armor, you would have 13. Because your armor adds 3. I don't know. Your character
Okay.
sheet's got some kind of a bug in how it adds up your bonuses. We can take a look at it, but just know that
Well, there's a thing over here where it says base AC.
yeah, your base AC is 10.
Do I automatically?
You auto get your 10
Okay.
plus your 3 for dexterity plus your 3 for your armor.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be giving me my 3 for. Okay. Anyway, all right. Well, then I'm 16.
Okay, what did I hit you with before? I think it was like 30.
I think I'm 15.
Either one of those is a hit, so it is also your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to cast Eldritch. What's it called now? Eldritch.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast on the guy that's in front of me.
Okay. Well, what does Eldritch Blast do?
Yeah, you're gonna have to forgive me. I don't know the spells in this as well.
It's okay.
Eldritch Blast.
The Eldritch Blast.
A beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 force damage. The spell creates more than one beam when you reach higher levels.
So you're
Okay, so
casting
what's a range
120
spell
feet.
attack then?
Well, you're within 5 feet of him, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit him. Is it a ranged touch attack or just
That's what he said. Range touch attack, right?
Hold on. Make a ranged spell attack. I don't think it counts as
Range
it.
spell attack.
Hold on.
learning characters?
Learning an entire new system.
I don't think it counts as a touch attack. I think it just counts as a normal activity.
I like this character sheet. This is one of the better ones with macros in it that I've seen of all the ones that I've used.
Yeah.
By the way, pro tip to everyone who has not DM'd or who is currently DMing a 5th edition campaign and has to do with Warlocks, this attack is going to eventually become the bane of your existence.
Yeah, I read an entire thing about basically all you need to do as a Warlock is spam this spell, so...
Yes, because you can combine this with like Agonizing Blast and it becomes really stupid.
Let's see it. Peltor?
Well, I rolled a d10 and...
Why'd you roll a
I rolled a d10 and I got 8.
Why'd you roll a D10?
Because it's d10, right? 1d10?
That was your damage.
Let me double check what I think you got. It's 1d10.
Takes 1d10 of force damage. But it says I need to make a ranged spell attack against the target. I guess that's a d20?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit him. You might just fizzle. I don't know.
This is not normal. I guess I don't get any bonuses, I guess. I don't know. There's, who knows why.
Well, yours
15?
are
Does a
charisma based,
15
aren't
hit?
they? What's your charisma?
I get a +3 or +4, I think, to charisma.
+4?
Yeah, +4 to charisma.
Either way, that hits. So we'll take
Okay.
your 8 damage that you did to the middle dude. Zerp. Alrighty. Now it is Kelric's turn.
Okay. Kelric is going to... Oh, let me drop my character real quick. I guess I'm just going to attack the dude in front of me. I don't like that guy.
Which guy?
Fuck you, but fuck you in particular.
Who are you fucking?
The guy right in front of me.
Guy in front of you. Take a swing. See what you got. You think you're so big and bad?
Did I hit him? Wait, there it is. No, I don't think I hit him.
So
I
you
got
take
11.
You take a big swing at him, and he just kind of ducks under, kind of shimmies over to the left a little bit, and then just because you swung at him, he's going to swing right back at you himself. Does a 16 hit your AC?
Yes.
So he swings at you. So you swing at him, and he kind of ducks under a little bit, and then he swings it back at you for another 8 damage. I think that's what I did to you last time. And then
Yeah, he must be hitting like max stat.
yeah, the guy, Karin, what did you do last time? Was it did you do daggers or did you hit him with a crossbow again?
Crossbow.
I should have took an opportunity attack on you. Okay. So
How are you going to take an opportunity attack on me?
You're using range within melee range.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's here. Technically, you should have because I'm still only 5 feet away.
Yeah. Okay. So going on down the line, you're gonna get another mace in the face. Peltor does oh shit, 22 hit your AC.
I would be impressed if it didn't.
Peltor is gonna take 7 points of damage. You still there, Murray? Peltor.
Hey!
Peltor, did 7 points of damage kill you? Are you dead? Peltor, I have to go downstairs and give you mouth to mouth.
What's going on? Hello? My mic dropped out again. Like I'm sitting here talking, I don't know what's going on.
I did 7 points of damage.
No, I changed my damage on my bar.
Okay.
Yeah, the stupid thing cut my mic off again.
Okay, coming on down the line.
No, I go from 22 to 15. It's on. I changed my bar.
Okay, cool. Karin's gonna take 18 to the ACs,
Yeah, you hit.
and you're gonna take 8 points of damage.
Okay, dokie.
And it's you guys' turn. So, you're Karin. It is your chance to retaliate.
Backing on up. And wash, rinse, repeat.
Do it. Little 2. You don't have much to choose from.
Yeah. D20.
You hit him.
Okay.
19 will hit AC.
So, slash roll. D6 plus... Whoop, that's D6, not D5.
You can roll a D5.
I mean, I could, but I don't want to gimp myself on damage.
4. Alright. Peltor, are you back yet? I saw that you dropped out.
I can see a tiny little noise coming from his mic corner, but I don't know if he's back yet.
I just see.
I saw like a little flashing bit of green.
I just see his little picture. Up. Nope. Now we lost Kelric.
I'm back.
We can only have.
I have no idea what just happened.
Well, it's your turn.
Windstream is sucking.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast again.
Maybe
Same guy.
can get back before it's his turn.
Welcome back.
So it'll be.
I don't know what happened. That was bad.
So it's a 14.
14 will hit.
14 will hit.
Yeah. So do your.
8. 3 points. Whoa, 3 points.
Do you not add your charisma or anything to damage?
Not for spells. You know.
No, I don't do spellcast.
It doesn't say anything about that in the stuff I'm reading right now.
Okay, that's fine. -3. You guys are whittling them down. All right, Kelric.
Okay, Kelric's gonna melee attack again with his greatsword.
I realize that we're doing this in a
Except-
circle.
We kind of are, actually.
Yeah, this is running down the line, going up, back over. All right, Kelric, swing it.
The
14.
second, oh,
I mean, you hit.
okay. 13 slashing.
13 slashing damage. Good lord, that's the most damage anybody's done so far.
That's as
He's
best as I'm gonna get.
so you overhand slash him down, and he's pretty much like favoring. You got him like right in the shoulder socket. So his he's having to like switch over to his offhand for his Morningstar because that arm's not gonna work tomorrow. That's pretty done. Okay, so he switches over to his other hand with his mace and swings 15 points at your AC.
He hits.
Somehow manages to clip you for 5 damage.
And I'm down.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, barbarians do not have good AC.
These guys are level 1. Okay. The next one takes a swing at Peltor.
I'm at 0, I guess. Am I actually down? I don't remember.
You're unconscious.
Unconscious, but I'm not dying.
If you're like right on 0, I don't think you start bleeding out unless they try to attempt a coup de grace.
Yeah, he dropped me directly to 0.
Okay, then you're just unconscious, basically.
Cool.
Hey. Oh wow, what's happening with this? What did you just show me?
Sorry. That's.
I like how
I'm entering Eldritch Blast
instructions
into.
for a spell. Like it says that.
See, I can't see that yet because I'm editing it in my thing.
Yeah, it does look pretty funny, actually.
Well, he's going to swing at your AC for 14, and yours is 16.
Mine, yeah.
Okay, he misses, and the other one's going to throw a javelin at Karin. Does an 8 hit your AC?
Not at all.
Well, shit. Okay, so now it's Karin's turn.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Kill him.
Let's see. Slash roll. 1d20. 3. 13 to hit.
That is not going to hit.
Womp womp
I'm
womp.
sorry. So you take a shot and it kind of just pushes over his head, but it's all okay because now it's Peltor's turn, and Peltor is going to kill somebody.
All right. Let's see if this works. I'm going to attempt to cast my spell at him using the macro. Does that work?
That will hit. 14 will hit. So tell me.
It doesn't do damage, so
You just
get
gotta
the damage wrong. Okay, I'll just roll the damage, but
Boom.
Oh, nice.
9.
Almost as good as it gets right there.
I had
Alright.
Nectar 0 under my torch weight, so I was carrying 176 pounds for a second. I was really confused about how I was carrying that much.
You
But
became over encumbered in an instant. Okay, so I guess it's Kelric's turn, but it's not. So it's
I'm unconscious.
There.
okay. Rules about unconscious to pop up. How? Do any of you guys know the death save rules off the top of your head?
I'm trying to remember. There's a save system for this. Let me
Yeah,
find
there's a
it.
new
I don't
save
think I'm
system.
actually dying, though. I'm pretty sure I'm not actually dying. I'm just at 0, so I'm unconscious.
Wait, I thought this about Barian you couldn't go unconscious, or is that a special thing you have to take?
That's a special thing later. I
Death
don't think I
saving
have that yet.
throws are now 3 successes before 3 failures. If you get 3 successes, you're stable but still unconscious. If you get 3 failures, you die. If you get to stable, all of your death saves are reset. If you need damage, you would take negative your max, you die. You roll a 20 in your death saving throw, you become conscious and regain 1 HP. You roll a 1, you suffer 2 fails. If you take damage, you fail. A stable dying creature gains 1 HP in 1d4 hours. That's all it says. So roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
Hold up. I don't think I'm dead. I don't
Yeah, but
think-
you're unconscious. You're gonna attempt to basically wake the fuck back up.
Yeah, at this point, even if you roll a 1, since I think you're not dying
It
because you're at
says,
0.
okay, 197, page 197, 5th edition handbook. Following, if damage reduces you to 0 hit points and fails to kill you, you fall unconscious.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
unconscious.
fails to kill you. Like,
Yeah.
well, no. See, here's the thing. You have to make a. Well, hold on. Yeah, I guess you're technically still unconscious the way that works. Okay.
Well, okay, it's up to you. Do I need to make the death saving throw or not?
Okay, well here's what I
Because there's
no.
there's 2 ways to interpret it.
Okay, the way I hear that is you don't have to make a death saving throw, but you still need to make a save throw to wake up. Like if you roll a
Well,
1,
it says later. Okay.
like if you roll a 1, it sounds like you're not going to fail. But if you roll a 20, then you regain 1 HP and can stand up.
Okay, no, I do a death saving throw. I just looked at it.
Oh, okay.
Gotta do it. Okay. I just read it through again.
I think you just have to roll higher than a 10.
Nope.
Guy dices with death. Alright, so that's 1 fail. Oh my gosh. We're gonna do a little skull icon. Okay, so he's going to step over. Oh wow, Cody, what's going on?
Oh, sorry, my headset popped out for a second.
So Bugbear is going to step over. Well, nah, whatever. He's just gonna swing at. He's just gonna swing at Peltor. Peltor does. Oh man, does a 9 hit your AC?
Nope.
All right, so he swings his mace at you. You kind of duck to the left, and the other guy swings his mace at you. But sadly, when you duck to the left, you got hit in the face by the other guy's mace because he swung for 20. And
Dang it.
yeah, so you kind of swing. You duck to the left and miss the one, and swing right into the other one and take 6 damage.
Alright.
So while this is going on, the other Bugbear is going to throw a javelin for 14 at your AC. Karin.
He just makes. Oh wait, sorry. You said 14?
14. 1-4.
Barely misses.
Ah! Okay. So it's your turn to retaliate.
Whoops. Son of a bitch.
9 will not hit, so we're gonna go right back down. This was gonna be quick. We're gonna right back down the line to Peltor. Pelator.
All right.
Pelator.
I am. I am attacking with my crossbow. Does an 11 hit? Is that what I just rolled? Yeah.
That doesn't
No,
hit.
sorry, that's 1d10.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, don't roll.
Sorry,
D10.
that was a 1d10.
17.
17.
Much better. You hit him. How much damage you do? 4.
4.
He's so close. Okay, so the one in front of you has had lightning strike him a couple times. Now there's a crossbow bolt sticking out of his like abdomen, and he's just hunched over, but he's still going. Give me another death saving throw, Kelric. $10. I don't know if that's ugh. I think it has to
Is that a success?
I think it has to be above 10. I don't know. Roll it.
If it rolls 10 or higher.
Okay, so there's like a 55%
One success.
chance. So that's 1. Yay! So
Yatta.
Bugbear, yatta! Bugbear number 1 is gonna swing for he's gonna swing for 12 at your AC, Peltor. That doesn't
Okay.
hit, does it?
That misses.
Number 2 is gonna swing for 13 at your AC. These guys are not having. Nobody's having. This
Nope.
is the worst, sloppiest fight of ever. And then Bugbear number 3 is gonna run over here because javelins are obviously not working. And he's going to swing his mace for 13 at your AC.
Nope.
No.
Oh my gosh! Somebody kill somebody. Okay, Karin, kill him.
Slash roll. I'm gonna attack with the knife this time. Since actually, I'm gonna guess like I'm on the raised part of the ship right now, so I still have a height advantage over him, so I can still use the bow.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Son of a bitch!
You rolled a 9, a 6, a 13, and a 4. Okay. That will not hit. Peltor, would you like to try and make up for it?
Yeah, shoot at the guy in front of me again.
Do it.
That didn't work.
I don't see
I don't know why that
anything.
didn't work. Oh, it popped up a thing. No, yeah, for some reason my actual attacking with my weapon is not working.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, maybe it's this. No, okay, never mind, not working.
Just hit / roll 1d20 plus and then whatever number.
I got a 7.
What is? There's just a
Guessing that doesn't hit.
there's a sphere of awfulness like on this ship.
I'm starting to think maybe we should have started with the rats. Somebody,
You're
we
not
all
thinking
got a little
anything.
too
You're
big of
dreaming.
our
We should have
britches.
started with a rat.
See, that was my plan all along. I was like, I'll make this one sound really interesting, but it's way too hard for them. Okay, give me a third death save throw. Come on, big numbers. Boom! That's 2. One more, and you're back up. So, I'll give you
Conscious.
another little color. Colors are good, and skulls are bad. So, Bugbear number 1's gonna swing at Peltor. Oh my gosh, that's gonna hit. That's 23.
Yeah, that hits.
And
Peltor about to get fucked up.
he hits you for 8 damage.
All right.
How much health do you have
Hang on,
now?
take this out. Here. 1.
1.
Yep.
Bugbear number 2 is gonna swing at the Peltor with 1 health. And he's gonna roll. Ah! He rolled a 9.
Misses.
So
Yes.
that misses. And then Bugbear number 3 is gonna swing at Karin. And he's gonna get a 7.
And he misses.
This is
We're all a
horrible.
little bit drunk.
I think something's going on. Alright, Karin. Take a swing. Shoot the bow or something.
Eat shit and die.
God damn it! Eat shit and die. 5. Okay. Okay, Peltor.
Fuck! Now I know how it feels to be Steven.
Alright,
Nah.
Peltor,
You're still paying attention. You can't be that bad.
the bugbear in front of you has an arrow in its face, and his fur's all singed with lightning damage, and he's breathing heavy, and he has student loans, and it's just all kinds of crush. Finish him.
Yep, I'm going to attack him with a crossbow.
Oh my gosh!
Damn, that's
23.
crazy.
That is a crit.
I got it. That's a crit.
That's a crit. Finally. So you get, in 5th edition, you don't double or triple, you just get the full hit die. So what's your hit die for a crossbow?
So 8.
So you did 8 damage.
8.
So,
Oh, is that true?
yeah. You just do the full hit die.
Oh, I wondered.
So this guy is totes dead. Like, the first casualty, I guess not really, because the same rules apply for him. He's super down. So boom, Elric, give me another 10 or higher, and you're back.
Kelrick never dies.
You gave me 2.
Sorry, ignore that. I was testing my thing.
What?
You gave me.
They're both failed, so whatever.
All right, Elric has 2 failures
I
and
got
2
one more.
successes. This is about to get interesting. Okay, so oh, by the way, if anybody goes over to him and just stabilizes him, he doesn't have to make these saves.
Oh.
By the way,
Well, I'm standing next to him.
well, do you have a
Yeah, I
heal?
was. I wondered about that, but
Anybody with the heal ability can go over to him and make, like, I think it's a 10.
Oh. I don't have the
See,
ability.
therein lies your critical fault in that logic. None of us are going to take heal.
That's kind of
we
why
look
I didn't
unfair
say
to
anything
you?
until now. Okay, Bugbear number 1 is going to throw a javelin at Peltor here. I rolled a natural 1, so
Yes.
that's not gonna do it. He's down, so he's gonna be gone.
I want to point out real quick for the way that critical hits do not work the way you mentioned in 5th edition.
Really?
When you score a critical hit, you get to roll. Yeah, when you score a critical hit, you get to roll an extra die for the attack's damage against the target. Roll all the attack's damage dice twice and then add them together. So, for example, if you were attacking with a dagger, where it would normally be 1d4, you would roll 2d4 instead, and then add the relevant ability modifier.
Oh,
So in
you get
Murray's
another
case,
weapon
he should
die.
have rolled the equivalent of another weapon die, and then add whatever modifiers you have to it.
Oh, well, a little peek behind the curtain, he had 3 damage, or he had 3 health, and no matter what you rolled, I think you were adding 3 to it, so
Yeah,
either way, that was...
Yeah.
just for future reference.
Okay, cool. I'll file that.
So wait,
away.
does the crit damage do the max plus?
No. You literally would roll 2 die for whatever your
Oh.
weapon damage
Oh,
is.
okay.
So like, you do 1d8 damage.
Got it.
So yeah, you'd roll that twice and then add your modifier.
Yeah, so instead of 1d8
Okay.
plus 3, it'd be 2d8 plus 3. Okay, Bugbear
Correct.
number 3 is going to swing his mace at Karin. And it doesn't matter because the dice roll off table. for 13.
Nope.
Balls and wieners. All right, Karin. Can you get a double-digit number? That's the question.
Yes, I can get a double-digit number.
You got a
Can I get one that
double-digit
will hit
number?
still? No.
But 10 in of itself is not enough, so it's gonna fall to Peltor this time.
Man, fuck you, RN Jesus.
No, already.
All right, just taking a look at at how they look. Which one looks like they're more?
Who's writing cocks all over my board?
Which one? Which one looks like they're hurting the most?
The one that I can just clear it. Oh my god. The one that's standing over the one that's down over Kelric's almost dead body definitely looks to be the one that is
Okay.
the least good.
I'm attacking him.
All right,
And I got 12.
why? Okay, so what's the second number? Is that rolling twice?
It does a d20 twice. So if you have advantage, it goes ahead and does your roll for you. But if you don't, you just ignore the second number.
If you have advantage, you take the higher one. If you have disadvantage, you take the lower one.
That's
And if you
interesting.
have neither, you can take the
Not
first.
the lower one.
Bob
the first one.
Saget. I look
Oh,
away.
yeah, disadvantage. Right. Yeah, you're right.
I look away to look at the code for the roll, and I look back, and then there's a penis. You guys are trying to save the world, and you're drawing penises on this ship. Kelrick's about to die. Okay?
I mean, it's a 50-50 chance he'll live.
He's got a 50% chance of dying or coming back to life. Okay, so Peltor misses, and now
Okay.
now's the drum roll for Kelrick.
Boop, dead.
Oh.
Kelrick never died.
So does that mean that he's dead for good?
I don't know.
He,
It's kind of hard. He didn't even get. This is kind of like. I don't know if I'd really.
Kelrick is.
I do keep what happens most of the time.
For all intents and purposes, Kelrick is out, and we'll revisit. Okay, so Kelrick is gone. Bugbear. Oh my gosh, put that 2 down. All right, Bugbear number 1 swings at Peltor for 16.
That is my AC. Yes.
No.
Okay, so you take 5 damage. You're at 1.
Yep.
Okay, so you're down, I guess, in Bugbear number 3. Okay, just so I know, 3 level 2s should beat 3 level 1s, right?
Not necessarily
Yes.
if they're bugbears.
What does it matter?
They're bugbears. What's their CR?
1?
1?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it takes a CR1 would equivalently fight 4 first level characters.
Right, you
And
got
that's a regular encounter.
you got a
So
3 second
3
level.
CR1s should not fight 3 level 2s because that's not an equivalent. Because if you was 2 bugbears, it could be against 4 level 2s and it'd be a fair fight.
What? I thought 3 level 1s versus 3 level 2s,
Yeah.
and 3 level 2s would win.
The CR for the
No,
monsters
because
is not
they're
their
not all the
level.
ones that are CRs.
They're CRs. They're challenge rated. It's against that was their equivalent against 4 people.
Okay, so with this, oh my gosh, this is such a fucking train wreck. Okay, so knowing this, Kelrick's not dead because obviously this was too hard of an encounter. And we'll say you guys did kill 1. 1 of them was within, like, the 2 that are left have like 10 health each. And so they only had 27 to start with, so that's about enough to kill 2. So
Yeah, they all 3 had more health than each of us individually.
oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to revisit my dungeon strategies. I'm a horrible DM. Okay, so Cover's not dead, and you guys win.
We win.
Okay.
Honestly, I have to say that whole thing for death, even starting at 0, is like the worst mechanic so far that I've run into in 5th edition. There's a lot of things I don't really like just because of the way they're done. But that's like that. I dislike that mechanic strongly, particularly starting at 0. If it was at -1,
I actually like that system, to be honest with you. I hate the whole bleeding out process. Like, I think that's another interesting way to do it, and I think there's a bit more of a chance to save yourself. It's just unfortunate that Guy, much like myself tonight when it came to rolls, just got several really unfortunately bad rolls. The other thing you have to consider is that in a standard party, there's also a healer who can like stabilize people much easier.
If you think about it in terms of a D&D in 3.5, you have to basically, if you get knocked down to 0, you have to fail for 10 rounds. That's a minute. Now, that's
if you get knocked down to -1, if you're at 0, you're stable. You're just unconscious.
Well, that's true. But, I mean, basically what can happen is in 3.5, you can have the entire... A lot of fights don't even last 10 rounds. You can do the entire fight, and then you just go deal with the guy on the ground once the fight's over. That removes this mechanic. You can't just wait for the fight to be over anymore. You have to help because... And that's, I find, more realistic.
I mean, there's also the fact that
that's not necessarily
it's also much easier to coup de grace people in this, I think, once they're down.
Well, the thing was...
Or, like, let me rephrase that. It's not so much coup de grace, but, like, the way the system works is if you're being attacked while you're on the ground like that, it basically just counts as an instant fail for you.
Yeah, if you take... There was a thing that said if you take damage, it counts as... I don't remember if it was one... I think it was 1 fail. And,
it's 1 fail, yeah.
Yeah, and if the damage is from a critical hit, you suffer 2. And if you throw a 1 on your save, you suffer 2. If you roll 20, you become conscious and regain 1 HP. Either way, you guys, I want to give you credit for defeating 2 first level bugbears. So after all this happens, Hookbeard kind of pulls his guys up and kicks them in the butt and throws them down and kind of like berates them for a while for getting their butt kicked by you guys. And turns to you guys and said, well, I didn't think you were going to win that, but I guess obviously you're qualified to take on this mission. So the reason why that large mountain range to the north has come up is we don't exactly know why yet, but we know it has something to do with these huge monster type creatures that have just randomly started appearing in the area. They seem to be getting closer to the city, and we need somebody to the one that's closest. We've taken to calling it the Leviathan. The Leviathan is coming to the city, and to destroy it. I don't know. The thing is huge. It's not good for us. We need somebody to either go kill it or go get inside of it and see what's going on. Or we know that it's been migrating closer to Bilgewater. For protection, and it's becoming a danger. It's rumored that if someone can get inside of it, that there's some kind of an artifact there that can influence its actions. We know that its migratory patterns are based off of like the local gulls. The flock of gulls, it tends to kind of follow those around, which is why it's
So
coming.
you could say that it's a fan of A Flock of Seagulls.
It likes 80s music and the Flock of Seagulls. So Hookbeard kind of he hands Kelric a fishing net. It says we've been in those big like 10-foot by like 15-foot fishing nets that they use to like just throw out there and pull in. So we use this to catch fish for trade, but as you can see, like the water level's gone down and the fish are leaving. I can't use this, but maybe you guys could, I don't know, like catch a flock of seagulls and maybe get the Leviathan to come to you so you can get inside and see what's going on.
Okay. That's interesting.
Okay, so
Kelric's so confused by this chain of events.
Bookbeard says, I know what I'm asking for is like is a big deal. If you guys can help us with this, like I don't even know what's in there. There might be some old relics in there that maybe interest you. You appear to be a scholar. He points to Peltor here, and he looks at Karin. There might be treasure in there. I really don't know. It makes sense. And Kelric, he's like, and there's also, I'm sure there's going to be stuff in there to kill. So, and I'll make sure that you guys get whatever you need if you can just help me out, help the town out. I mean, we'd be in your debt for sure. So what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Okay. So he tells you kind of where it's been known, where its last location was, and so you guys start heading out, and you see some gulls flying off in the distance, and how do you guys want to try and catch these gulls? If that's even what you want to do, or do you want to try some other way?
I'm gonna go root around on the dock and see if I can find some old, rotten fish stuff from when they used to have a fishing fleet here and set a trap for them.
Okay, so go back there and make me a perception check.
Perception check.
Mm-hmm.
That's under skills.
That is a skill.
Perception.
Yeah, it's
okay.
1d20 plus your wisdom, and if you have so I guess it's your first one, 19. So you get a 19. You root around, and honestly, it's not super hard to find because if your eyes don't see it, your nose will, because they have some fish, and they have some bait that they use to catch some, bigger fish that require live bait. And it's been a long time since they've been fishing, so they do not smell pleasant. And you find a bunch, like back in this corner.
Hey guys, I got a bunch of dead fish. We can rig up a trap so this thing will drop down on the seagulls when they come to eat. What do you think?
Sounds doable to me.
All right.
Zombie Kelric, do you have any objections?
Well, no, that sounds good.
Okay, so you guys.
Does my survival skill tell me anything?
Your survival skill? 21.
I got a 21.
21 survival. What are you trying to find out?
How to improve what they're trying to do.
Seeing that the fish and the net and the ropes that you have at your disposal, I would say that you could rig up a trap that would do what Peltor is saying is a good idea.
Okay.
So you guys head out, knowing what Kelrick knows about traps and the bait that Peltor has and the net. And are you gonna try to string this up, I guess, from a tree and then have the bait under there and just kind of drop on it?
Yeah, probably is that's what I was originally thinking. Unless Kelrick has a better idea. I kind of described like just running the nets over a bunch of stuff and piling it up and letting them all gather around on it and then dropping the net on top of them.
Do you have a better idea, Kelrick? Because you would know at this point. So if you think there's a better idea.
Okay, describe what you're trying to do again.
So
I'm not fully
we got a bunch of old rotten fish. We're gonna lay it out on the ground. We're gonna rig the net above it so that we can, pull something and release it and trap a bunch of birds underneath it when they come to feast on the old fish.
Well, I spent a lot of time as a hermit, and I have in my herbalism kit a herb that can, well, tell me if this is true or not. I think I probably could make a herbalism check to do something that would knock them out for a short amount of time if they just eat the fish.
I mean, I'm gonna say you probably just have something like that. I mean, if that's something. What do you have like as a hermit? Like you get stuff. Like what are your things you have as a hermit for your background?
It's basically I get a herbalism kit. I can't go do any healing, but
Right.
I can make medicine.
Yeah. Okay.
So I could make like, super painkiller or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Give me a medicine check.
I got a
Yeah, 14.
14.
Okay, so basically, you're a hermit. You're not trying to make anything more than like a sleeping powder. Yeah, I mean 14's fine. So you could make that.
So we could add this, and then, just as a backup, I think we should still rig up the net to drop. But if you guys want, I could throw this stuff in the fish as well, and they'll fall asleep.
Yeah, that sounds way easier.
Yeah, does sound like a better plan overall.
Okay, so you guys, if you guys got everything down that you want, and that will work. You guys head out. You find a nice tree. You see some gulls in the distance, and you kind of put this bait down in such a way that the wind is actually blowing towards them, and they come flying your direction after a little bit, and they start eating the fish. And are you going to wait a little bit, or just immediately do it, or how are you going to?
I think we'll wait till it looks like they're gonna fall asleep.
So they start eating this fish, and they start getting a little slower, and a little groggier. But then all of a sudden, they kind of perk up, because about where they were coming from, there's some pretty heavy footsteps coming over the hill. And you see the back spines of what looks to be just the biggest turtle you've ever seen in your entire life. What are you gonna do? That my turtle?
That's terrifying.
Think about it looks familiar, and I can't put my finger on it. No, I've seen this turtle somewhere before.
Okay, so these birds are still under there, and they're kind of groggy. What are you gonna do?
Okay, guys, if I understood this right, this thing's coming to eat these guys. So why don't we just drop the net on him right now, and then get up in something so we can get on that shell before he gets done eating.
Sounds good. Let's get us some higher ground to get ready to jump, I guess.
Okay, so are you
All
gonna?
right, so I pull whatever mechanism we've rigged on the net.
All right, let's see here. Ooh, okay, so it works. and all these birds get trapped under this net. And you said you guys were going to try and get to some sort of a higher ground or something?
I mean, anything we could do just to jump to get to its back, I guess.
I mean, there's that tree that you hooked the thing up to. You could try that.
How tall is it?
Yeah.
How tall is this thing that we're trying to get on?
It's probably at tree level. You're probably going to be about the bottom of the shell. And this tree this tree's probably like 10, 15 feet tall. But if you guys do it just right, you could probably jump from a tree and get on the shell.
Kelrick wants to go first.
So what you guys gonna do? You gonna climb up the tree?
Okay.
I'm
We'll
gonna say.
let Kelrick test this theory.
I'm gonna say that you guys have
Can we
enough.
do an athletics check?
I mean, you can get up the tree. I'm assuming you all can climb a tree. I mean, it's probably not that hard. You can take a 10 on it and be fine. So he's starting to get closer, and he's leaning down to scoop up a bunch of gulls. And you said Kelrick was gonna go first.
Yep.
All right, Kelrick, give me either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
That will be an athletics check.
Whichever one's higher for you, I guess. Whichever one you want to do. If you want to... Oh, shit. So Kelrick rolls a natural 20 in athletics, and he just gives you, like, the most perfect... Just... And he just reaches out, and he doesn't even use both hands. He just kind of grabs it with one. And he really doesn't even use his whole hand. He just kind of grabs it with two fingers like a rock climber and just kind of like swinging there. And just kind of looks back at you guys. Who's going second?
Well, despite my
also
horrific
have-
dice rolls, I'll go next.
How far
Actually,
is
yeah,
it?
you know what? If you want to toss us a rope.
What, Kelrick?
Is it farther than 50 feet?
What?
The distance between us?
No, it's probably like maybe 10 or like less than that because he's the net dropped straight down. So and he's bending down to pick up what's directly under you. So he's probably like 5 or maybe 8 feet. That's still pretty far.
Okay, well I'm gonna pull the 50 feet of rope off the side of my pack, and I'm gonna tie a quick knot around whatever I'm holding on to, and kind of whip it and throw it back up to them.
Okay. Give me either dexterity or athletics acrobatics. Maybe sleight of hand.
Well, you can't do sleight of hand. I guess I have to just do dex check.
Give me a dex check. 17. Okay. I mean, that's not that far. I mean, it's like a 5-8 foot throw, so 17's fine. So you tie a rope, you throw the other end to the tree, and which one of you catches it?
I'll go for it.
Okay. So you grab this rope, and what are you going to do with it?
I'm assuming Kelrick's holding on tight for the other ends. I'm going to try to use this as an extra means to jump and then pull myself up more once I hit the other side of that turtle.
Okay. So give me athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics for me. So let's see. Roll 1d20. Swear to God, if I got a shitty roll on this one again.
Well, good news is you have a safety mechanism if it's true.
Fuck you, dice roller.
You kind of
He
grab.
shouldn't die.
You kind of grab the bottom edge, and you don't plummet, but you're definitely falling. And Kelric, I'm gonna need an athletics or a strength check from you. Okay, so Kelric kind of, he can see this happening, so he's moderately prepared to brace himself and kind of yank you up a little bit. And the two of you are safely on the shell, and that just leaves good old Peltor.
All right. You throwing the rope back, Kelric?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
So
Let me
Kelric,
try again.
Guess
it's a
I'll.
little short.
Okay.
He's about done eating, by the way. But you roll a natural 20, so it's there. So you don't have long, Peltor, because the train's leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna just basically loop it around my waist, put a light knot in it that'll hold me, and I'm gonna jump and try to grab on, just
All right.
so it'll catch me if I miss.
Okay, you know the drill. 20, boom, you make it. So the three of you are holding on, Shadow of the Colossus style, maybe standing on like a little ridge where the shell is on this turtle, and he's moving along south. Somebody
Okay,
give me a perception check. Whoever's good at perception.
I can't make those.
It's whoever has the highest wisdom, so probably Murray, I guess.
At a 10,
Yeah, still got a 10.
I mean, you would know there has to be an opening somewhere.
I'll give it a shot too. Hold on. Roll 1d20.
I have a nature check.
Hey, Cody, just so you know, if you click on that little dice symbol on the toolbar over there, it pops up a dice roller so you don't have to type every time.
Oh,
Well, either way.
well, that's handy.
Where's that?
So it appears as if Karin has finally achieved a high enough roll and notices that kind of back where the head would go in the shell, kind of like if you're looking at the picture where there's that opening between the back of his head and the shell where he would retreat in. It looks like a little, I guess, not natural. Like that's almost like a doorway, like entry archway.
Okay, so we got a turtle with a mysterious entryway on its back.
I feel like this is very unnatural and I want to kill it.
I'm kind of with you on that one, actually.
Well, you do
What a
know,
sad, poor, lonely creature
you do know
going through its
that.
life. It's probably the
inside
only
of
one
it.
of its kind.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, we want to head for the door and take a peek inside.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So Kelric, do you still have this rope tied around you, or did you, or what's the deal?
I'm gonna untie it.
So you're gonna untie it. Okay.
It was tied around me.
Okay.
I
So
don't know. Maybe I should leave it attached to you.
what
Oh,
are you gonna do?
Yeah, we should just all tie off.
do you actually want to tie off? That'd be actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
So
plan.
all three of us, we should just tie off to each other.
Who wants to go in front?
Let's let the barbarian lead the way.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll take up probably a couple feet of the rope, tying it to my front or to my waist, and then I'll put whoever's last. Who's in the middle?
I'll take middle.
Okay. So I space them. We'll probably only be about. It's a 50-foot rope, so we'll only end up about like 17 or 18 feet apart individually. But that's still a good enough room to play with, I think.
All right. So you guys tie off, and you start heading that way. Everybody, give me either in acrobatics or athletics.
Fuck my life.
Okay, so the Leviathan is kind of rumbling along, and then he kind of like runs into a tree because he's just kind of big and stupid. And Karin and Peltor slip and kind of fall off a little bit, but Kelric is so athletically strong that he manages to keep both of them, or keep himself rather, on the shell, and so they're both dangling down, but you're still on there, Kelric.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a strength check to pull him back up.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, you use I mean, that's athletics if you want to do that and add your that to it.
Uh-oh. I got a 9.
Did you?
Well, we were all about to have a very bad time.
Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so you kind of pull and you don't get it, but I mean you're still on there. This is a pull. This is a roll to get them up. So just like roll you in, or you can take a 10 or a 20 or whatever. It's 15. Okay.
I guess I'll just take the. Yeah.
I mean, 15 would get you one of them up.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
And then that person can help me.
Mm-hmm. So you can roll
Assuming
the
I'm on
other
the
one
end.
with yeah, whoever's in the middle. So
That would be me.
okay, so just add
Damn it.
2 to that one.
And then 12.
I'm gonna say that works. So all 3 of you up. You keep going on, and you eventually get inside. And inside, you guys are going to start. Let me hide the areas that you guys can't see. Okay. Hopefully, you guys can't see this. Is that just dark for you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop your tokens on here. And reveal what you guys can see. So, immediately in front of you guys is, that thing is an altar.
There's an altar in this turtle?
Yes.
I've seen weirder shit.
Okay, so you guys are in there. Karin can see to the left that this is the end of the wall this direction, and Kelric can see probably, how far is your sight distance? Probably,
I mean, what's the lighting like?
I mean, it's there's some lighting, but not really a lot because you guys are essentially inside.
All right, well, I'll pull out a torch.
Okay, so
And
you could probably see all the
strike it.
way.
That gives me 20 feet of bright illumination and 20 feet of or 10. Is it 2020 or is it 2010? I don't know. It gives me illumination of at least 20 feet.
Okay, so then we'll do this and that. Okay, so in front of Peltor, you can see that there's a staircase going down.
What?
I'm not seeing any of this.
I mean, are you not here or?
Got it. No, I figured it out.
Okay, cool. This is where I'm going to institute your 1 hour timer. So, starting now, you guys have an hour.
What altar is that for? I got a 20 on a religion check.
20 on a religion check. You know that the altar is you know that it's mainly there for rituals, that and you know that the god that it's for is primarily not a nice one. It's very evil. It's mostly known for destruction and chaos, and the stereotypical bad god.
Okay. Kelrick's gonna take a minute to destroy it.
Okay. How are you gonna? Are you like dismantle it by hand, or swinging an axe at it, or
what's it made out of?
It's mostly just made up of some crafted and shaped wood sticks, and on top of an iron, not iron, more stone on a stone like pedestal.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm not gonna
we're right by the entrance. Kelrick, we're right by the entrance. Why don't we just grab this thing and heave it out the thing and out the door, and the Leviathan will crush it.
I figured it was attached, but if it's not, let's do that.
Yeah, it's not attached. It's just kind of. It's just
okay.
There.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
Okay, so.
Athletics of 18.
You get what?
Athletics of 18.
18. So this thing's gone.
I'm helping.
See, you guys pick up the altar and just chunk it out the door.
Yep.
Okay, so that worked. Okay, it's gone.
Okay, cool. That's all. I just didn't like that god.
So where are you guys gonna go?
Is there any specific sense coming from any of these directions?
Give me a perception check.
Can I do a survival check? Because I don't have perception.
The information might be a little different, but I can give you what it'll tell you. So
I got 10.
10 survival. I mean, you would notice that obviously the noises of the footsteps, but you can kind of tell that those sound like it's a four-legged large creature, which makes sense that you're on a turtle, and but not really a lot else survival-wise. I mean, I guess.
What's our health at?
I'm gonna say that you guys had enough, time to recuperate. You guys are full.
Okay.
Because I kind of messed up on your encounter.
Okay, got it.
I will say that survival didn't give you much, but just being a human being, the pulse, you can tell that the air is pretty smoky, and it smells of, like, incense.
So maybe some kind of small temple or something further in the inside of this turtle. Or at the very least, we know there's a shrine here, so like something, I get the feeling is like living inside here, like guiding this thing around.
I can't move my character.
Do you have control over it? Let's see. Oh, nope, you don't. Okay, that should give it to you. I think everybody else has control. Yeah. Alright.
Okay. Kelrick wants to go downstairs if that's cool.
Okay, so Kelrick goes down the
let's do it.
stairs.
Yep.
Well, Kelrick goes down the stairs, and you two see him disappear for a while, and
I wouldn't go without them right behind me.
Well, how far are you going to go downstairs?
I mean, I'm figuring we're going to be stacked up like 5 foot away from each other.
Okay, so all of you guys are going to go downstairs? Like, together?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys start heading down the stairs, and you guys have been walking down the stairs for about... I'm sorry, let me rephrase. You guys have been going up the stairs for about 20 seconds, and you notice that when you turn around, you can still see where you started.
Okay.
I'm going to use Knowledge Arcana to see if I can...
I
Tell
run
if
up
there's
the
anything-
stairs, 17 points of fast.
You go a little faster than everybody else, but
Oh, God, I have no
you're
idea.
still there. You know that magic is involved with 4 points of Arcana.
Yeah.
I sense magic.
This is not normal.
Must be magical. Oh, well.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Hmm. Okay. You guys want to go a different direction?
Well,
we're not,
yeah. I mean,
yeah,
let's just...
may as well try that, and we can look back at this later if we have to.
So you guys are gonna go into this room. Okay, so in this room, what you see is let's see, reveal areas. You see that, boom. You see that there's these workbenches on the edges, but you also notice that. Hold on, guys, move back. You notice that there is a dark dwarf-like person standing in front of them, and he raises his axe up to swing at you guys, and you guys are gonna need to roll for initiative. So everybody, give me initiative checks. For this tiny little man. Oh crap! I still have
Fuck my life.
your old. Let's see. Yours is 11. Okay, so I'm gonna put him in the order. And his initiative is a resounding 2. So you guys are gonna get to go before him. All right.
Good.
So first in the order is Pelator.
All right. I'm assuming since we rested and healed up, I have my spells back. So
Do.
we're going to go with Eldritch Blast first.
All right. Blast them eldritchly. That appears to be a crit damage. You appear to have critical hit him on your first attack.
Good start.
So I just roll another D10. Is that the way it works?
Yeah, do that.
Or
So-
I roll another full attack.
No, you roll another damage die. Your modifier is the same. You just roll your damage die twice for
Okay.
crits. So it's a
Okay.
D10. So just roll me a D10. So 4. So you do 10 damage. Does anything else happen with an Eldritch Blast other than just damage? I know it's force damage, but I mean, does it matter?
No. No,
Okay.
nothing really happens.
All right. So next is going to be Karin.
Okie dokie. Let's see. I'm trying to decide. Oh, sorry, I was trying to move my map a little bit and I accidentally shrunk the screen in a weird way. Where the hell did my token go? Oh, there it is. Sorry, it blended in with the tile from what I was looking at. My B.
Oh yeah, you're a little green.
So yeah, I guess I'll just do my normal attack on it. So yeah. Fuck.
Then you should go ahead and give Cody a character sheet because he can use some of these things without filling it in.
Okay, we can give him that next time for sure when we set up. But it appears as if Karin has rolled a 2, and that will not.
Yes.
With your 3, a 5 will not hit AC. So it's Kelric's turn.
Kelric's gonna hit him.
Do lots of damage.
Great sword diplomacy.
The best diplomacy.
No.
He resists your diplomacy, and instead swings back at you. Well, actually, no, he's not. You're Pelator is the only one that hit him, so he's gonna swing at him, and he's gonna roll a natural 1, so it's Pelator's turn now.
All right, we'll just go ahead and do this again real quick. Actually, I'm going to take I'm going to move there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack.
Is this a cantrip, Eldritch Blast?
Yep.
Well,
Yes.
Doesn't
It is the
matter
most broke dick spell that they get straight up.
because 8 will not hit his AC, so he just kind of
Nope.
says, "Screw you," and you miss. So now it's Karin's turn.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can hit again.
Boom.
Yes, for once I finally fucking hit. There is a god, and he may or may not hate me. Okay, he doesn't hate me too bad.
8 damage. All right, he's not feeling good. Kelric might be able to finish him off, but we'll see. $15? 15. Where was this Kelric? He's totally dead.
Right?
Like 15 damage is about half of his starting health. Okay, so
All the adamantium rage.
so you just cleave this poor man's like right arm completely off as you manage to just impale him with your greatsword. So he's totally dead.
Good. Little fucker.
Yeah, he's soup's dead. But yeah, so in that room, other than the little dwarf man, is those things on the wall are workbenches.
Well, I guess we could examine those, see if there's anything like worth taking on or anything we could use on them.
Yeah. Looks like there's some daggers and
Well, somebody
swords
give
and
me a check. I'm gonna stop asking for specific
I'll let
checks. I'm just gonna ask for checks. Perception. So, Peltor rolls a natural 20 on perception, and you can tell that this room is definitely for weapon repair, creation, and some of the other things in here are little religious items.
I convey that to everyone else.
You notice there's not really any. There's a lot of weapons in partial repair. Some of
Are they
them,
the same religion as the altar we destroyed?
yes.
I destroyed them.
The weapons or the religious artifacts.
Do you guys want any of these?
No.
Nah.
I'm gonna destroy them.
Okay, so everything is now destroyed in this room.
Good. And I don't mean like break in half. I mean like I'm gonna take them and smash them with each other until they don't work.
So these things are
Yeah,
now.
go for it.
So they're now just rubble.
Pardon me for 1 second, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Okay. So you
Denver,
got-
are the squares to my immediate?
Go ahead.
Sorry, are what are the squares immediately to my left on the screen walls, or I can't see into them yet for some reason.
It's a wall. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't have enough time to like put a rock wall here, but that's as far to the
Okay.
left as you can go at this moment.
Just wanted to make sure.
So you guys
Got it.
have managed to find an altar, throw it out a window more or less, and destroy a workbench. You are at 44 minutes left. Bing.
Whoa.
I'm back.
Okay. You guys got 44 minutes and 2 seconds.
So,
Left.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that the same for the end down there? For down here, is that also wall?
Yeah, everything you can
Or
see
here.
is wall except for at the stairs and to the east.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, let's head that way, guys, since we get up the stairs yet.
Okay. Did
You
you say
guys,
this way?
Up
Wait,
that way is a
I'm
wall.
confused. Where did you?
Those are walls to the north.
Wall?
Yeah, the north and the west are both walls. The east passageway where you started is the only place that's open.
Okay.
All right, so you move to there. You can see another 20 feet. I'm basing it off your
That's 10
position,
feet.
Kelric.
That's 10 feet, though.
I made it to where it's those two squares in front of you.
Isn't that 10 feet?
Oh, you're completely right. I don't know why I'm doing this based off of there's 20 feet. You're completely right. And you'd probably see here, here, and here. But you know that this is a wall. You see the whole thing, and in this room, where's G? It's a bunch of spider webs all the way. Like that's, I don't know if you can see them, but if you zoom in, you can see
Yeah.
a bunch of spider webs. And oh, I didn't have enough time to find it and put it down. You see in and around. What did you just roll? Nature. 5 nature, you can tell that these were made by spiders. And
Didn't think that was going to help me that one. That one wasn't going to help me that much.
And right about here, it's not that big. That's ridiculous. Can you see that book?
Yes.
It's
Oh,
apparently
yeah.
the size of a person. Yeah, there's a book right there, but it's not that big.
Very large book.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make a mark where the spider webs are because it's kind of hard to see them. All right, so what do you want to do in this room?
I'm going to go around. You guys can look at the book. Kelric's going to hold up the torch and burn the spider webs.
Okay.
I think I'll help you burn the webs, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Okay,
bust that
I'm
torch.
inspecting the book.
All right.
What the heck?
You know that the book is magical, and that it probably has something to do with the area near you. You don't know how near, but somewhere in the vicinity of this building. You're also
All right.
slowly being enveloped in fire because of the spider webs burning.
I'd pick up the book.
You now have in your possession one book.
And then I get out of the spiderweb fire.
And you make it out of the fire. Alright, so now where are you guys going to go?
How heavy is the book?
It
Elric is gonna
book heavy.
Like
Sorry, did you say that it is
half a pound?
Yeah, it's like how much a regular book weighs. The book is not special in its weight. What's Kelrick
I'm
doing?
just gonna go up and down the walls, pushing on each section to check for secret doors.
You don't find any.
Okay.
Pelor, are you going over to the staircase?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm inspecting the base of the stairs.
Yay! Okay, it's not investigation because investigation is asking people around like a town stuff. But since you are telling me you want to do anything with the vision near the staircase, I'll tell you that on both sides of the staircase, there on one side there appears to be a bowl, and then on the other side is like a stand.
Okay, I put the bowl on the stand.
Oh, you can't pick it up. The bowl's like a part of like. Think about like you're looking at the staircase and it goes up, and then the left of the staircase is like a bowl that appears to be part of the stone that's the stairwell, and then the little stand on the right side is the same thing.
It's part of the stairwell.
Yeah.
The opening of the bowl faces up.
Yes.
Like I can look down into it.
Yes.
I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
So, at the bottom of the staircase, like on the floor near the right side, is a bowl.
It's not on the bottom. It's at like shoulder level. Well, I guess for you it'd be like ab level, maybe pec level.
And the left side is a pedestal. Is the bowl being held up by anything?
No, it's like if you're looking at the staircase on your left, there's like a it's about the size of a dumbwaiter, and it goes into the wall, and then there's a bowl in that little indention. And then
is it? Okay, it's an indention. Okay.
And then there's another.
But it's fixed there.
Yeah, it's like a part of the wall.
Okay.
A bowl.
Is there any inscription or anything around it or under it?
And a little stand.
I'm going to use a religion check to try and guess the perhaps religious implication or how to make this work religiously.
You know that the bowl appears that it requires what, because you got like a 21 and it's pretty high. It seems like it would require a blood sacrifice, but a very specific kind. Like you can't just like can't just do any kind. And then the stand appears like it's like a book stand.
I put the book that we got on the stand, and I run back in the other room, and I grab the dead body of that dark dwarf that we killed.
Okay, so when
I bring him back in.
When you put the book on the stand, it kind of goes and like just automatically goes to a certain page, and a little passage lights up in red.
What language is it in?
It's in what appears to be common. But it pretty much just, I mean,
What does it say?
it tells you, because I didn't write a very eloquent thing because of time, pretty much tells you that if you read this passage underneath it and then fill the blood, or fill the bowl up with some amount of blood, that the staircase will be traversable.
Okay. I cut the arm of the dwarf and I bleed him into the bowl
All right.
to the requisite level.
So it fills up, and then the book slams shut and falls on the ground.
I take the book.
Okay.
I attempt to traverse the stairs.
I'll follow behind him.
Okay. So you go up what appears to be about 20, maybe 30 feet, and you come out on what, about like that. It's about a 10 by 15 foot room that is, you know, it has like tables, and I don't have them on here, but they have like little tables and pews and stuff. And well, I need to draw it real fast. But keep going.
Said tables and chairs.
Yeah, like sitting areas.
I guess I'll scoot up to here, and it seems like there's a north entrance and the west and an east entrance. That way and that way.
There is a room to the north, and then to the east, you see that it kind of is like that. And you can see 20 feet, so you can see anywhere you see white, that's going to be a wall.
Okay. You guys check this stuff. I'm gonna listen to the room ahead of us.
Okay.
Okay, so you're listening to the room to the north.
Yes.
You don't really hear anything other than the ambient noise that you've been hearing the entire time.
Okay.
I'm searching the room that we're in.
I mean, the room that you're in essentially is just pretty basic, except for I don't really know what kind of. In the northwest corner, there is this little statue. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But other than that, it's just full with pews and tables and stuff like that.
I inspect the statue.
Okay. What did you roll? Oh, you got
Natural
natural
20.
20. So you see that that while you're inspecting it, you see that it's a trap. I was gonna just have it shoot at you, but since you got a natural 20 in perception, you'd probably see it coming. So give me a reflex check.
Okay.
Is it a dexterity check or is it a
Dex check now, right?
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Sorry, reflex check. Yeah, give me a dexterity check. You got a natural.
Natural 20.
All right. So, although he looked directly into a hole where a bunch of poison darts were about to stream out, Pelnor just dives out of the way.
What the heck is that?
That's the klaxon of the darts shooting out, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So, there you go. Pelletor just dives out of the way while 4 poison darts, or poison daggers, just shoot out of the skeleton mouth. So good job. I didn't get to do damage. Are you happy with yourself?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Are the poison darts damaged?
Not really, but I mean, they're not going to be poison anymore.
Oh, okay.
But they're still, you know, darts. Are you going to leave them
I
there?
leave them.
Okay, cool. Alright,
Yeah.
so what you guys
I'm
want to
gonna
do?
step on him,
Okay, so
like to break them.
so give me a
So
strength
from
check.
where I'm standing, is there a wall in front of me, or is it just
So you see how there's white
like?
to the north of what you're looking at?
Yeah.
That's a wall.
Oh, I can kind of see it now, I guess.
Yeah, I see if I can make it more pronounced.
Okay, it's because the tile I'm standing on is white too. That's why I was a little confused. Yeah, like where Murray is, that it like goes off into a corner.
I'll make
Okay,
it.
now I see.
Yeah, I try to make it kind of subtle so you couldn't see too far out, but yeah, it's white. Okay, so Peltor steps to here, and then you could probably see this one as well. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Well, guys, which way do you want to go?
I don't hear anything from in front of us. I think we should go that way, but it's your guys' call.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I'll just follow behind.
All right, so you get 20 feet worth of vision. Yeah, whatever, you can see the whole room. All right, you see that this is what appears to be like a kitchen, and you see that there's a bunch of tables and cleavers and chains, and it just doesn't feel like what you think a kitchen should necessarily look like, more or less. But you can tell that's what this
So
is kind
more like a butchery in a way, like just
a
where someone
little.
would just be slaughtering.
A little bit like a butchery. Enough to where it seems a little nefarious.
So evil kitchen.
Evil kitchen. Hell's Kitchen.
I'm gonna pick up a cleaver.
Okay. So you have 1 cleaver. Let me see.
What does it look like?
It's one of those cleavers that when you hold it, it's got the little circle on the blade, so that you can kind of hang it up on a hook, and there's a little bit of rust on it, but not necessarily like a whole lot of rust. Just enough to where it would sting if you got cut with it.
I'm gonna look around the room and see if I can find anything that's out of place, even for an unusual kitchen.
With a 9 perception,
I got a 9.
you can tell that you can see some like bloodstains, places that you kind of wouldn't expect them to be, but because they're not really on places like a table, which is where you would expect preparation of food to be. But
Okay.
what did you roll there?
That was a 14 perception.
14 perception. You can tell that it's probably from people that were restrained there, and held against their will, and probably tortured.
So we probably have whatever the cook here, quote unquote, had brought people in here, slaughtered them, and may have been, I guess, feeding them to something else within the depths of this giant turtle.
This is a really evil place.
Yeah.
It's pretty evil.
I'm honestly wondering if maybe we might need more help for this, considering we got our asses handed to us pretty bad by 3 bugbears. If there's a crazed butcher that eats people in here, we might need at least someone to be able to heal us, or have, like, the means to heal ourselves in a fight.
You got 25 minutes to make a decision.
So, with that in mind, well, here's a question. Like, are we on the water right now inside this giant turtle?
I'm not sure you would know. You know you've been going for a while, but how far you've really gone is...
Well, he's not underwater because it'd be full.
Yeah, if he was underwater, you would know.
I think it might behoove us to leave this thing for now and, like, better stock up, because we didn't really bother getting any, like, solid equipment before we came in here that would really help us. Now we have a better idea, like, I guess, sort of the atmosphere of this place, given that we know it's pretty fucking evil. It might behoove us to stock up on, like, healing good and some other, like, I don't know, useful exploratory gear. And then we can reenact the similar plan we did last time to summon this thing closer to the shore by just doing the fish thing again if we have to.
I'm down with that plan. I would like to maybe go one more room to see if I'd like to just go slightly further.
I mean, yeah, there's still one room we haven't checked out yet nearby, so we can check that out real fast.
But I'm definitely okay with kind of going back to town after that, and because I feel like at this point, all we've run into is a dwarf. We don't really know what we're up against besides that. I'd like a little more clues.
I'm going to say in character, fuck it. Let's keep going. At least we can find out what we're up against. If we need to, we'll hit something, we can just run for the exit.
That is true. We can't run. So.
That's, again, I said we could at least check out one more room at the very least.
Okay.
So we can head back in this other corner over here and check out this direction.
Alright, so you guys come into this room, and you see a pretty large altar, like right here. And, let's see if I can find where I wrote it in my book. It's a pretty large altar, but primarily the first thing you see when you come in the room is on top of the altar. If I can get it to work. Boom! Big centipede, little monster thing. Everybody rolls for initiative. What page is that on?
Oh, sure.
Dang, nice.
I mean, you gotta... it's a normal distribution. So the rolls are in there somewhere. They'll be good and they'll be bad. Okay, so... it's
Mostly bad.
So it goes... what was your initiative? Oh, 20. You have a 4 dexterity?
Yeah, for the bonus on it.
That's good. Okay, so you will be going first, Karin.
Alright. Well...
does this creature have any religious significance?
You can do a religion check on your turn.
I got a 22.
The fact that it's so close to this altar leads you to believe that it probably has some kind of a tie to it. It's Karin's turn. What are you
Let's
gonna
see if I can actually attack it. Bam! That hit it.
do? You rolled
Alright,
17. Yes, that will hit it.
Yep.
Do some damages.
And damn it.
Do the least amount of damage as you can. Okay. Next is Kelric.
Real quick, let me open up the section to Barbarian real quick.
Okay.
Because I want to rage.
It's probably a good time too.
Yeah.
So it says I gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. How much is resistance?
Half.
Half?
You're going to take half damage to anything that's not, like, psychic damage.
Okay. And then, so I'm raging. I'm going to take a step forward to get near him.
Uh-huh.
And I want to do a reckless attack, which is
Okay.
I throw all concern against defense. So when I make a first attack on my turn, I can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives me advantage on melee weapon attack rolls
Okay.
using strength, but attack rolls against me have advantage until my next turn.
Okay. So you get advantage, but so do they.
I get advantage with raging. Yeah.
Okay, so you rage and just haul ass with your two-handed sword and swing at them, and how much AC damage are you trying to do? So you got a crit. So you got 18 damage plus another 2. So you did 20 damage. Okay. At level 2, you did 20 damage to this thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Cool.
Okay, so Peltor, you just saw Kelrig just run in there and slice this thing real good right down the middle.
Nice.
And it's just yeah. It's like you're really there. So what are you gonna do?
I am going to move. I think I can move to this corner right here if I'm counting squares correctly.
From where you were to there is 15 feet.
Yeah. Right.
So
I can move that far, right?
Yeah, it's totally okay. You probably can go like the shortest is like 20, and that's like a halfling or a dwarf.
Well, that's. I mean, I can do that and cast a spell, right?
Yes. Because it's
Yes.
a move action and then an attack.
Yes. Okay. That's, okay. All right. And let's just see if this works. Casting Burning Hands.
Okay, so it's I get a DC 14 Dex save. Oh, I rolled a 13. Okay, so he takes the full 12 damage. Ugh, he's chopped up and on fire, and he does not like what just happened. But Kelric did the most damage to him, so he's going to do a multi-attack. And the first thing that's going to happen is these big long tentacles around his mouth, and are just going to try to hit you. Does a 27 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so you take 3 at half, so you take 3 total poison damage, and give me a Constitution save, or you're going to be poisoned. Ah! Okay, you're fine. But since he's multi-attacking, he's also going to try and bite you. So,
Okay.
does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take...
He has advantage on these attacks, by the way.
Right. 2, 4... You're going to take, after your resistance, another 5 damage. Or not 5, 6 damage.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
So he hits you with his tentacles, and you seem to resist the poison, and then he bit you. But now it's Karin's turn.
Well, let's not break a good thing. Fuck. Apparently, Karin has been hitting the bottle pretty hard before trying to attack people.
So this massive
I think we're gonna need to have a talk about that when we get back to town.
this massive monster in front of you on this altar that is just up on literally a pedestal, and you rolled 7 and you missed it, so it's Kelrick's turn.
Kelrick is gonna do another reckless attack.
That's probably a good
Because
idea.
I'm just raging
He's,
out right now, so I'll have advantage again, and he'll have advantage for next turn.
all right. So that will hit for 12 damage, and he's just not long for this world. Like you can't really tell because it's kind of this worm-like creature if it's upright or upside down or sideways, but it's still alive. But it's like writhing. And it's Pellitor's turn. And you guys have 14
All right.
minutes. The first one is
21 for 5 damage.
for 5 damage. It is dead.
Yep.
Your bolt goes right through its head region. It's a big worm. So it's dead. You guys notice after the fighting and everything that's been going on, this little, what appears to be like a pile of like gold and where's the, there it is. You see it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's
Cool.
like a pile of loot.
Hmm.
You guys have 13 minutes to decide what you want to do.
Well, I say we check the loot, see if there's anything that we can make use of, and we carry out everything else and just sell it as need be.
Okay. I'm down.
So,
I'm gonna do,
what's in the loot pile, Chief?
Is this money taken? Is this like religious money for this god that was taken as from like victims, or do you think it was taken by? Or I want to do a religion check to see if it was taken as like offerings.
So you rolled a 20. You know that based off this
Oh my
altar,
God.
based off the fact that this is this monster is essentially the thing controlling that big sea turtle's movements and its actions, and essentially this whole thing was about one big. The shell itself acted as a shrine, like it's like that. Like you're in its temple, and the people that kind of worshipped it, those are like the offerings up to it.
Well, I think we should destroy these by using them for better purposes.
Okay, good. Just if you attack the fucking gold pile and destroy it.
I
You're
want
gonna hurt
you to
the
attack the
Steve's-
gold so that I can see what the rogue is going to do about that.
No, Kelrick understands that this can be the only way to truly destroy the hurt that this gold has caused is to repurpose it for the better good.
Finally, we agree on something.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have like 11 minutes. Do you want to go through that or grab it and go?
Let's say we can grab it and we can sort through it at the beginning of the next session.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, so
Our
you
intermediate to sessions.
guys grab a bunch of this gold, and as soon as you touch it, a bunch of like ghostly figures appear between you guys and the staircase.
Run through them.
I was gonna say, you said ghostly figures, as in, are they actually ghosts?
Just run. Just don't even stop.
Go back where you were, so I can plop everybody down first. Okay. All right. So you guys, your initiatives are already up there, and it hasn't really been that long. I'm going to keep your same initiatives. I'm just going to slide these guys in.
I have an important question, guy. Do you have a magical weapon?
I don't.
Murray, you are literally the only person that can hurt these things.
I'm out of spells.
We need
Guys,
to leave.
we're gonna have to run.
Leave now.
Okay, so first is going to be Karn.
I've actually never thought about this before, but since they're incorporeal beings, can we literally just run through them?
I can tell you what happens after you try.
Well, Karin's gonna attempt to run through this one.
Okay. Where are you? So you can go. What's your speed?
Actually, no. I'm gonna acrobatics my way, like just basically to tumble, like through all of them down to here.
Okay, so it's 10. It's like 15 feet, and then another 5. So that's
Wait,
20.
hang on. Before you do that, let me just check one thing real quick because there's something about my character I don't understand. I might be able to do something.
Okay, you have 9 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay. Crap, where is this? Oh, there. Oh. No, I don't have anything. Okay,
No,
never
I
mind.
give up.
Well, fuck it.
Sorry.
Where you're at right now is 20. You like tumbled through 14, so you move about 20 feet to there, and you're fine.
Sweet, everybody, just bamf out of here.
Do you have a move
Okay.
of 20 or 30?
I have a move of 30, so
So
let's
you can
see.
go another 2
20,
squares.
25, 30. Or actually, hold on. From there, that would have been 5.
You can move to there, like that
10.
corner. You can move
Will
to.
that work?
You can move to
Here
there
or here?
in this corner.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it was 20 to where you were, then another 5, and then another 5 where you are now. So now it's Kelrick's turn.
Kelrick is gonna. I'm still attached. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess we're probably not attached anymore. Kelrick is going to attempt to get to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. And so I'm going to. I'm just gonna. I'm going to attempt to use an athletics check.
Okay.
I got an 11.
To kind of slide your way through.
So basically, it's not really acrobatic. It'd probably be just like trying to do it like to outpace them.
Yeah, you're just booking it past them. Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay, you make it there with little to no resistance.
Cool.
Now, now it's Pelator's turn.
Have we grabbed the loot at this point, or are we running without grabbing the loot?
You guys have it like in your sack. Like you guys.
Okay, we looted, and then this happened.
You
Run,
looted.
Warlock, run!
You looted, and the